What it do? What it do? You know what to do. Like, subscribe, share, comment to my YouTube channel. Most definitely hit that bell icon. That's the notification bell that alerts you all content that would drop to my YouTube channel. Also, make sure you hit the thumbs up, the AKA like button. YouTube appreciate that. S.L.R Media TV appreciate that. Also, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Also, I need everybody to double back and go to my second YouTube channel, S.L.R Sports News TV. Make sure you like, subscribe, share, comment over there. All that's my channel. Grow, get more subscribers, more viewers, and pushing my channel further to the YouTube algorithm. So most definitely share my live, share the channel, and make sure y'all watch all the great content that I got on both of my channels. If you like what I do, you know what to do. Hit that Cash App, $ all cash, SRED 40. Shout out to my subscribers. Shout out to my future subscribers. We in the building. We is in the building. You see the title. In Bryce Show Me Trust, playoffs or bust. Now, hey, don't put it on me, put it on Bryce. Hey, if Bryce can play the Atlanta Falcons for 17 straight weeks, Bryce will have 5,000 yards. Easily. Easily. That's why I don't like motherfucking Raheem Morris. I don't like Raheem Morris. I even told y'all Sunday on the live, I don't fuck with people named Raheem. Raheem Morris got Bryce Young. Now this motherfucker looking like a Pro Bowl. Only Raheem Morris. Bryce Young does not look like this against any other team other than the Atlanta Falcons when he got Raheem Morris as the head coach. So what? We 6-5. I don't care. You don't see me jumping for joy. Hoorah, hooray. You don't see me beating my chest. You don't see me hollering about, oh, hell yeah, we're going to the playoffs. We can beat anybody. We're going to the playoffs. Woody this, woody that. Nah, I ain't talking none of that shit. because this team is still fools go. This team can still be beat. We barely can score over 20 points. Only Atlanta Falcons. Only Atlanta. That's all. I'm just being facts. Anybody else, we struggling to get points. Show me against the 49ers. Show me. Let's see. You're playing and you walking a thin line between love and hate. You walking a very thin line. Don't you know your quarterback got a bad ankle? Got a bum ankle on the same ankle that he re-injured a couple weeks ago? And y'all got that much confidence in this team? Okay. All right. All right. Let's see. Bryce gonna have to air it out because he does not have no mobility. So let's see. Let's see. Let's run it back. Let's run it back. Run it back. Run it back. Play the same way you played against the Atlanta Falcons. Let me see it. Go up against the 49ers and throw for a buck 50, a buck 60, or 200 yards. Watch what the criticism is going to be. Because as I said again, you got your week 18 Bryce last week. That's it. That's it. When y'all going to learn? When you going to learn? See, yeah, I see. I'm going to let y'all set your own self up. You sealed your own faith. S.L.R. done told y'all. This team is not good. This team is not good. The quarterback is not good. The head coach is not good. I don't give a fuck that Bryce throw for 400 plus yards. I don't care. That does not move me or phase me. Does not. Finish the job. Finish out the rest of the schedule. Get to the playoffs. Y'all walk around with your chest poked out. You 6-5. Y'all think y'all doing something. Oh, we got an opportunity. You ain't got shit. With this pathetic ass motherfucking offense, what Dakin does every year, one game out of a year, they will have an explosive game. It just happened to be Atlanta Falcons with bum sorry ass Raheem Morris as the fucking head coach. That win does not prove nothing to me. That offense is fool's gold. Only against Atlanta. Show me against the 49ers. Y'all, I don't see not another win on the schedule. Not even against the Saints or the Buccaneers. And like I said, the Carolina Panther fans, certain podcasters, stop acting like Bryce ain't got a messed up ankle. Bryce is limping to that game Monday. They know that Bryce has a bad ankle. And you don't think the 49ers are going to do everything impossible to make the injury even worse? Oh, I'm glad y'all hype about that Monday night game. I'm glad y'all hype because after that Monday night game, you're gonna be leaving with sadness and disappointment. It's the same old Carolina Panthers. I fucking told y'all. How can you give a fuck about a team that lose 3 and win 3 and lose 2? There's no consistency with this team. Bryce Young is still the worst quarterback in the NFL. Dave Canal is still one of the worst head coaches in the NFL. Everett is still one of the worst defensive coordinators in the NFL. We are still one of the worst teams in the NFL. Don't get that 6-5 twisted. I'm trying to tell y'all. Y'all asses gonna be disappointed Monday night. Y'all asses gonna be going to work mad as fuck. Yeah. Cause y'all let people hype you. You let people hype you up, juice y'all motherfucking ass up. But you know what? You can call me Mr. W down, bring you down to reality. Call me Mr. Black Storm Cloud. Cause I'm ready. Yeah. Thunderstorms. All of that. Motherfucking. Oh, y'all here with your chest poked out, hollering about you 6-5. Who gives a fuck? Who cares? Win the division. Give a fuck about that 6-5. You know what I mean? Games I don't watch this season where we could barely score 20 points. Get the fuck out of here. When they hear that shit, y'all even sound stupid. You even sound stupid to have your motherfucking chest poked out, hollering about this a playoff team. We can do this, we can do that. We 6-5. Who gives a fuck? Y'all like this 6-5. Y'all like this 6-5 record blind y'all from the bad piss poor play that this team has been putting on all season. But you'll learn because the pressure is on now. The pressure is on now because you know why? They are expecting playoffs now. They're expecting the division now. I love this shit. Oh yeah, Dave Canales, yeah. Yeah. Oh, Bryce, Dave Canales. The link is put in the chat. Pull up. Pull up. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's give them something to talk about. Sure. We're gonna go around and we're gonna listen to the Carolina Panthers hoopla that's been going around ever since after they beat the Atlanta Falcons. Which I want. Let me repeat again. I'm not moved by the Atlanta Falcons. I'm not moved by that win because you know why? Been there, done that. We done seen that. See, I would have been moved if Bryce would have been throwing for 300, 400. This is his first 400-yard game this season. Everything else has been in the buck 50s. Bryce is not even averaging. He's not even averaging 200 yards per game. And y'all believe that this team is going to the fucking playoffs when it when a quarterback don't even average even 250 or 275? He's only averaging like 165. Get the fuck out of here. Y'all out here smoking super dope. Y'all out here smoking goddamn mega dope. I ain't talking about the mega millions either. Y'all don't be out here. Don't be out here tricking yourself. Don't let these podcasters fool y'all now. Told y'all. You better listen to S.L.R. I don't know when they got the best for your interest now. Tell y'all. I don't want y'all to be leaving Monday night all sad now. All sad. Yeah, you know you gotta go to work. Don't call out of work. Hey, come motherfucking ass to work. Do it. Uh, do it. All right. We about to spend the block. We about to motherfucking spend the block. What we about to do? Yeah. Let's get into this. You know what I like to do? I like to go around. We like to swerve the YouTube streets. We like to swing the YouTube streets. We like to, you know what I'm saying, cruise the YouTube streets. Let's hear the hoopla. Let's hear what the media and everybody else got to say about the Carolina Panthers now that they are 6-5. Let's see what they're talking about. Let's see what they're talking about. Hold on.
They are above 500 through 11 games. Take that in. Put that in your pipe and smoke it, somebody once told me. Do you know what else they are? They're tied in the win column atop the division through 11 games. They have 6 wins. So do the Bucks. Bucks have played less games, but let's not get bogged down in the details, right? Just be excited about that. At the beginning of the year, one of the things I emphasized, one of the things I said was important for the Carolina Panthers, beyond, you want to improve, you want to play well, all the boring coach stuff that you could say is true for every team, was they needed to be playing meaningful football towards the end of the season, right? Whether they made the playoffs or not, whether they were really in the mix or not. They had 3 division games after the bye, right? Their byes in week 14, 3 division games after that. I wanted those games to matter because whether they make the playoffs or not, experience playing in games that have all of the stakes is worth its weight in gold. And it appears as if that's going to happen, right? It appears as if they at least won't be mathematically against the Bucks after the bye. Right, you got to take care of business maybe against the Saints and things like that, but that's good. That's good. Okay? And I want to separate results from process. The results through 11 games are good to improve and learn and experience down the stretch. Here's Dave Canales on just time, and my job is to really just sell the championship moments that we have, the championship opportunity. Talking about this week, playing on Monday Night Football against the Niners, a team that I really respect. It's a great opportunity for us. There's going to be a couple more cameras out there. It's going to be under the lights. This will be a great environment for our guys and easy for me to sell just what these games feel like. It'll feel like a playoff environment, certainly against a playoff caliber type of team. About the lights, we don't have to fool ourselves. Remember years past, they'd play like a Germany game. We'd be like, that's a primetime game, right? It's the only one on. There's no other games going on. It's at 9:30 in the morning. East Coast. All right. No, this is a Monday night football game against another team with high expectations in the San Francisco 49ers, and you're above 500. This is a good experience. Let's see what you've learned from being above 500 at home playing against the Bills. Let's see what you've learned from going into that Saints game with all the momentum and laying in a goose egg. Let's see. That's all good. Now, to separate results from process, are they actually playing that well? Right, you're going to get the benefit of playing games that matter. You're going to get those lessons, right? Tedero McMillan, Nick Scorton, these guys get to go play in a Monday night football game that matters. You're getting that. Are you actually playing well enough to expect that? And it starts with DVOA. DVOA is kind of one of the like grandfathers or grandmothers, the ancestors would be the way to say it. One of the forefathers of football analytics. Because now, I don't know about you, I can't go on social media without seeing like a scatter plot of the EPA per drop back against the blitz on one axis, and on the other axis did run game contributions from the offensive line. And it's just, what does this graph show me? And then there's always like Drake May all the way at the top right, and they're just like, look at the season he's having. And I'm like, I don't know what any of this means. That acronym has 17 letters in it, and you think I should know what stat that's representing. But none of that exists without DVOA. Okay, DVOA, defense adjusted something or another. It's one of the original. This is how well your team is actually playing stats. It's supposed to be all encompassing. It's supposed to basically just line up play after play after play and see how often you're being successful and how successful overall each play is. If you look at it like that, the Panthers are the second worst 6-5 team ever. since they've started using DVOA, which does go back into at least the 80s. So of the teams that are 6-5, right? I'm not saying they're as bad as like a 2-9 team, but of teams that were 6-5, they are the second worst when you just isolate plays for how successful they're being. The only team worse, the 2016 Texans. Somehow they were 6-5. So I'm not going to swear by DVOA. I think football is much more difficult to apply equations to and analytic just sort out than say baseball is or some other sports. But it does raise the question of, are they 6-5 worthy or are they 6-5 fortunate? Right? Are they playing in a Monday night game that matters? And are they going to get the benefits of that because they've been playing really well as a football team? Or because their good plays have just happened to fall at like important parts of the game, well placed good plays, and the opponent's not playing great, and whatever. I think it's more the latter. Now that's not to say like, if you throw for 448 yards, you're probably going to win. That's. I bet you if you look in history, if you throw for 448 yards and your quarterback has no turnovers, I bet you your percentage of winning is pretty high. And the Rico Dowdle games, right? The 200-yard total yards games from Rico Dowdle. I bet the chances of winning a football game go up significantly if you look at all the examples in history of a running carry or whatever he was averaging. So like those are real wins. But those are also kind of good masks. You can do a lot of other things pretty poorly and still win games with those types of performances.
Everyone is gearing up for the holiday.
Still win games with those types of performances. Which puts me in a really tough position logically. Right? I'm not acting like I'm all knowing here, because I don't think you can just say like, well, that 200-yard performance from Rico Dowdle really covered up the ultimate team sport. Right? If you have a quarterback that's good enough, you don't need great wide receivers. They'll throw them open and all those sorts of things. Right? The jokes about Tom Brady and Aaron Rodgers during Aaron Rodgers' latter parts of his career and Tom Brady. Right? You can give them the grocery checkout guys, and they'll throw for 4,000 yards. Like that's good. You don't take that away. So Rico Dowdle ran so well that he covered up a bunch of holes in those games and they won. You don't take away the win, but you do acknowledge it's probably not repeatable. We've seen Bryce Young not be able to throw consistently for over 200 yards. So now he throws for 448. You probably shouldn't pencil in to next week like, all right, we'll get our 320 yards passing. Where else are we going to get our production? So here's where it stands. I don't know if they're playing above 500 football quality-wise. I also don't know if it matters. They're above 500. That's true. That's where I kind of fall on both sides of the fence.
You're still in the conversation. That's the thing that matters most.
Winning games that you shouldn't win is a skill, right? And it's wildly important.
What's good, bro, master? What up? The link is in the chat. Pull up. You know what we're doing? Doing a little rundown, you know what I'm saying? See what everybody talking about the Carolina Panthers. They got the chest poked out, the hoopla. I just want people to understand, to slow down with this 6-5 shit. We're still not that good. Don't be surprised Monday we don't even fucking score 21 points. Don't be surprised if Bryce Young throws for $150 and that's it. Don't y'all understand? You only get week 18 Bryce when they play the Atlanta Falcons. and Raheem Morris. And now I don't fuck with Raheem. I don't fuck with Raheem. Radio Raheem. I don't fuck with no Raheems. Raheem Morris fucked that up. And Raheem Morris, I hate to say it, but he's worse than Dave Canales. Dave Canales owns you, Raheem Morris. I don't understand why Atlanta still got this motherfucker as the head coach. I don't even. I swear, I don't get it. Shout out, he said, shout out to whoever's speaking. He said, shout out to whoever's speaking. I will pull up, but grandbaby's here. I feel you on that. I feel you. I feel you. Some folks talking about pay Bryce the base out the one game. They stupid. They don't understand, man. They don't understand real football. My thing is though, and it's starting to look like the Carolina Panther fan base is in a bubble, and they don't want to look outside the box. They just want to be in that Bryce bubble and that Dave Canales bubble, and that's it. They don't want. They don't give a fuck if Dave Canales is a sorry head coach. Bryce is. They don't care. They just believe in that bullshit, and I don't understand. You got your week 18 performance out of Bryce. I guarantee you, that's my word. If Bryce throws for fucking 400 yards, if Bryce throws for 400 yards, I won't say nothing else bad about Bryce. I promise you I won't. If Bryce can go back to back, and I ain't talking about no fucking 200, no. I need Bryce to throw for three, at least 400, back to back. Matter of fact, I want the Carolina Panthers to get the win out Bryce. Remember, he got a bum ankle. And y'all still acting like y'all got a chance to beat the 49ers. The dude is fucking on one leg. The dude is limping on one leg. Now, commend me now. I do have respect for Bryce Ford. It's like a cockroach. It's like a roach. You can't get rid of this motherfucker without the nuclear bomb. You just can't get rid. The motherfucker rise up like the Undertaker. But that's about it. Show me this 49ers game. It's a Monday night game. Big time game. Everybody's watching. I'm going live. I guarantee all the Carolina Panther podcasters are going live. We in the building Monday. I can't wait. Ready. Got my shit rolled up. The yak. We ready. We on the road. Pull up on us. Pull up. We going live Monday. This is a big time game. Matter of fact, I'm going to treat this like a playoff game. That's how much pressure I'm putting on Bryce Young and Dave Canales. I'm treating it like a playoff game. I'm straight up treating this shit like a playoff game. I will not treat this game like it's a regular season game. Oh, it's a Monday night. No, nah, fuck that. It's under the lights. I'm treating this like a playoff game. I'm treating it. The 49ers crowd is going to be ready. The crowd is going to be crunk. I'm treating this like a playoff game. This game right here is gonna show me what the Carolina Panthers is all about. After this game, I don't give a fuck nothing else. I'm standing on business. If they lose, I don't give a fuck. If they win the next two games, I don't care. This game right here, if they lose to the 49ers, no other game on the schedule means nothing to me. It means nothing to me. Carolina Panthers are dead in the waters in my eyes. If they lose to the 49ers, they are dead in my eyes. I don't give a fuck about that 6-6. You can listen to your favorite podcaster that will swindle you and lie to you, make you think just because they're 6-6, they still got an opportunity to win the division, get to the play. No, the fuck they don't. No, they don't. Don't fucking believe that bullshit. Don't believe that bullshit. Make you think you believe it all the way to the last end. Well, we're 6-9. We're one game over. We're one game over than what we won last year. Shut the fuck up. That's exactly what y'all tell them. Shut the fuck up. If Bryce throw for 350 in the next two games, then I'll pay him. I'm not paying that motherfucker nothing. I'm not paying him shit. I won't pay that motherfucker not no mind what I tell Bryce is you still sign us for one more year. I ain't gotta pay you shit. What you're gonna do is beat out this next quarterback that's gonna come in and give you competition, homeboy. If you even be around. That's the thing. If you be around. Don't be surprised Bryce Young get released or get cut. What you shocked about? Romancer said, hell, give me 250 a game. That's straight. 250. 250. If Bryce can average if Bryce will average at least 250 from week 1 to week 17, Bryce will have like 40, 42, 44, maybe 4,500 yards passing. He will have well over 3,000. He will have 4,000 yards. If Bryce averaged 250, Bryce will have 4,000 yards passing. That's average in the NFL for a quarterback is 250. That's average. That's average. This guy's only throwing for 165. And y'all got y'all chest poked out. And you're trying to make people believe that this team can be in the playoffs. I'm sorry. I don't believe in this defense. I'm sorry. I don't. I don't believe in this defense. I don't. I don't like a bend don't. I don't like a bend don't break defense. I don't like them. I don't like that type of defense. That defense does not fucking travel. That defense doesn't travel. Whoopie doo. You got one guy that's getting to the quarterback, that's Nick Scott. Nothing else. That fucking defense does not travel. Stop acting like we got a top 5 defense when this team is probably 15 to 20 range in defense. No, we're not at the bottom, but we're not a top 10 defense. A bend don't break defense. It only gets you in the playoffs, but it does not win championships. How the fuck you gonna have a bend don't break defense, but you don't have a top 10 quarterback? Tell me how that makes sense. Tell me how the fuck is that going to get y'all to the get you to the playoffs and get you to the Super Bowl? No, it's not gonna get you nowhere but at motherfucking Cancun or Turks and Caicos. The only way the Carolina Panthers get into the playoffs is if this division that we got right now is one of the worst in the NFL. And y'all really think we're gonna beat the Bucks? Man, get the fuck out of here. Y'all really think we're gonna beat the Bucks? Man, stop. Romaster said Bryce got something on tap to keep getting these other quarterbacks released within 2 weeks. Yeah, for sure, he got something. Tepper probably out here cheating or some dumb shit. I ain't no telling. He ain't getting no buns from Nikki. Nikki ain't getting Nikki most definitely ain't getting no buns. Ever roll must go. That's facts. I don't trust no motherfucking ever roll. This bend don't break defense. Don't even really get pressure on the quarterback. You understand? Just because Nick Scorton is playing out of his mind right now. That's the thing. Nick Scorton is playing better than Princely. You don't see Nick Scorton. I'm gonna tell you how good I am. On this football shit. And I ain't got to go lie every day. I'm gonna tell you how Princely ain't that fucking good. Nick Scorton ain't on no special teams. You don't see Nick Scorton out there on special teams. But you know who you see on special teams? Princely. So who's the better player? Nick Scorton. Because Nick Scorton doing this shit with just pure talent. Sure will. Nick Scorton what? Fucking 21, 22 years old? Out here thugging it on these motherfuckers. Getting it. getting it. Now build your team around Nick Scott, Derek Brown. I don't care about J.C. Horn. Honestly, J.C. Horn, I have him on the trade market. I have him on the trade market. He gets beat too much for me. He gets beat too much for me. I'm over. He come on, nah. He get nah. I'm not high on. I'm not high on a secondary or cornerback. Motherfucker, Mike Jackson most definitely can get. He can most definitely get beat and get the fuck out. J.C. Horn, he can go too. He's not a lockdown corner. He's most definitely not a lockdown corner. He's not. He's not. Matter of fact, J.C. Horn can be had by any wide receiver that's good route running and that is smart. Good route running and that is smart. You can get J.C. Horn on pass interferences, all type of shit. He's good for at least 2 flags. How are you a top 5 cornerback when you constantly getting flagged by the refs? Tell me how, JC. Tell me how you top 5 when you constantly getting a fucking flag thrown on you. I mean, every time I see the ref throw that goddamn the yellow mustard bean bag out, I said first thing I said, JC, gotta be JC. I mean, the flag gotta be on J. If it ain't on JC, it's on motherfucking Mike Jacks. Come on, man. This is not a Thief Avenue. When we had Thief Avenue, everybody in the secondary had hands eating. This the fucking Tweety Bird Avenue. The fucking hummingbirds. These ain't no goddamn scarecrows. These ain't no ravens. These ain't no hawks. These ain't no bald eagles. Hell, these ain't the motherfucking birds that be in the landfill. Some goddamn hummingbirds. You goddamn put them motherfuckers back in the cage and put a sheet over them. Got the goddamn lights off. I wanted Everett gone 3 years ago. Don't worry, he'll be gone at the end of the season. Don't worry. He'll be gone at the end of the season. Can't get no motherfucking pressure on the quarterback other than Nick Scott. Man, I'm so motherfucking tired of y'all hollering about this goddamn defense. Man, don't you know we play a fucking bend, don't break defense? Man, a quarterback can have a fucking field day on us. He can throw for 300, and then all he got to do is just throw toss plays to the running back. Shit, he gonna run for about $150. We have a lockdown cornerback if ever let him play press, man. Nah. Listen, Roadmaster, I was saying the same thing. But when I watched this season, and going back from last year, J.C. Horn was getting beat a lot. He was getting beat a lot. He was getting tortured. Then this season, man, it's been wide receivers that had J.C. Horn number. If they ain't had his number, the ground had his number. J.C. Horn probably got more penalties than any player on the Carolina Panthers. Lockdown corners don't get the flag thrown on them multiple times. He too busy over there. He too busy over there trying to argue with the refs. I had J.C. Horn on the trade market. Shit. Everett keeps them in off zone coverage. Well, you let them you let them tell you shit. Everett ain't doing no wrong in that coverage. So that coverage that does not mean nothing to a lot of people's eyes. It means something to me. It means something to me. I don't like a bend don't break defense. I don't like a bend don't break defense. I don't like that, man. Because that shows that the defensive coordinator is not creative at all. You are relying on your players' talents to get to the quarterback. You're not scheming. You're not blitzing. You're not doing anything really. Maybe you may do like one safety blitz or some weird bullshit. but you're really not doing anything to show the NFL that Evero is one of the top defensive coordinators. No, you're not. You don't make nothing. You don't make nothing difficult at all. Your offense is too simple. There's nothing complexity about your defense. You don't fool nobody. You're not blind Forrest. I don't get it. I don't get it. S.L.R. You give me a 15-yard run running head start. I would be wide open. Yeah, hell yeah, for sure. Hell yeah, for sure. Let's just have let's just have the opposing team go 12, 15 plays. Man, that shit whack as fuck. That shit whack. Let them go 12, 15 plays, but your defense is getting worn the fuck out. Their defense is getting worn out. Ben don't break defense wants the offense to run 10, 12 play drives. That means your fucking defense is going to be out there for a long period of time. I thought the name of the game was to get to the quarterback, force fumbles, to get your defense off the field so they can be fresh, so they can go right back out and do the same thing again. Talking about this defense traveled anywhere. Shit. Motherfuckers gonna travel. You're gonna travel right back to the motherfucking crib. Talking about, baby, what's for dinner tonight? I thought you, I thought you, I thought y'all was going to the playoffs. Shit. Shit. Hell, we can't get to the quarterback. Shit. We don't get enough interceptions. We don't cause enough turnovers. Come on, man. This 6-5 record is floozy. Flugazy. Man, y'all make y'all bread off. Y'all make y'all money off of it though. Y'all make y'all bread. Y'all go on there and press live. Y'all go ahead. Y'all go ahead and make y'all motherfucking money. Y'all go ahead. Y'all go ahead. You want to lie to the people? Go ahead, do your thing. Y'all. I mean, some of y'all can't handle. Well, y'all ain't been. Some of y'all not the original Carolina Panthers. Y'all not the 93, 94, 95, 96. Some of y'all are the 2018s. So you would never comprehend or understand the 93s, 94, 95, 96 side. Y'all only know the 2018 side. Them nothing but losers. Them nothing but losers. There's a lot of podcasters that became Carolina Panther fans in 2018 or 2023. So I'm just saying, this is the reason why that Bryce Young has this Carolina Panther fan base and podcasters and media torn and split, because you got the 93s, 94s, 95, 96s versus the 2018 and the 2023s. And this is the problem right now. This is the problem. I just got to break that shit down to y'all. I just got to let y'all understand where the difference is at. So for me, I know a 2018 and 2023 when they on here talking. I know them. I don't even argue with them. I let them have that, because at the end of the day, you break it down to them and you give them that real shit. They don't understand that. They only understand the losing, the Bryce Youngs, the David Teppers. They don't understand the Jerry Richardson era. They don't know the tradition. They got to go on Wikipedia or some shit and look that shit up. They only know about now. So when you hear them talking on their lives and shit like that, or they on other on other podcaster channels, you know who they are. I don't even conversate with them. You ain't gonna run my blood up. sure. Hell nah, I will not. I play both sides. Never, never got tired. But I, but I was young with high metabolism. Oh yeah, for sure. Most definitely for sure. These are facts. Long that Panther cat shit. It's shaking my head. Romancer said, I'm from the he said I'm from the Miyaka Matuka Ray Karuf era. He said, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. They then that's how you know. Because you got the whiners, you got the crybabies now. All they do is fucking cry, whine. Why y'all talk about Bryce like that? I love my quarterback. David Tepper's my favorite owner. I love my team. You only started loving them motherfuckers from 2018 till now. What happened in 93, 94, 95? The creation had to start. I don't worry about them motherfuckers. I don't worry about them. When they start whining, I be laughing at it. I don't worry about the motherfuckers. I let them fucking laugh. I let them cry. I don't give a fuck. Cry, cry, cry. You don't understand what the fuck we done been through. We watched David Tepper take the fucking statue down. Take the statue down. So I don't want to hear nothing about y'all fucking crybabies at all. You don't understand what the fuck. Did you know? Yeah. I guarantee you they can't even tell you how many quarterbacks played under the Carolina Panthers before they got Bryce Young. I guarantee they can't even tell you not every single quarterback that suited up and played for the Carolina Panthers. I guarantee you. They can't tell you. But they can tell you about Bryce Young. We done been through it all. Through all the multiple quarterbacks. Hell, we even had Vinny Testaverde. We had fucking Vinny Testaverde. We done been through it all. So for me, I can care less about the fucking crime. I can care less. I don't give a fuck. Me and the gang, we don't give a fuck about your crime. We don't care. We don't want to motherfucking hear that shit. Because we done been through way worse than what the fuck y'all going through right now. So this losing shit from 2018 until now, this 6-5 shit does not phase me at all. Does not move me. Because I'm at a point where I want the Super Bowl. We done been to the playoffs. We done won the division. We've been to the Super Bowl, but we didn't win the Super Bowl. We got every trophy in the trophy case except the Vince Lombardi trophy. I don't give a fuck about this 6-5 shit. Get to the playoffs and win the Super Bowl. All this other bullshit, fugazi. I just don't want to hear that bullshit. Yeah, get the defense for sure. When the starter is, when the Romaster said, when the starters when the have zips come out. Well, yeah, for sure. Yeah, he said when the when the starters have to have zips come out for sure. Facts. He said I'm old enough to know the cow bitches. Ain't won shit since the Panthers been in the league. Yeah, yeah. Matter of fact, Dallas Cowboys. We was the team that changed our franchise. We was the team that took your favorite player out to now giving y'all your favorite player. We ended Tony Romo's career. We ended his career. Finito. Done. Done, Tony. We ended Tony Romo's career to give y'all Dak Dakota Prescott. Yeah. Yeah. To the Carolina Panthers. Yeah. For sure. We did that. We did that. Hey. Remember this. We did that under Jerry Richardson. We didn't do that under David Tepper. We did this under Jerry Richardson, not David Tepper. So, the David Tepper era fans, Bryce Young fans, y'all don't get no motherfucking credit for none of that Tony Romo getting talked about Dallas Cowboys. Shut the fuck up. Don't even talk about it. Don't even speak about it. Talk your 2018 to your present now. We don't want to hear nothing about your motherfuckers. Had to go on YouTube or some bullshit to look something up about the Carolina Panthers. We don't want to hear that. We most definitely don't want to hear that. He said, say it again. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, Super Bowl 50 was rigged. I stand on that. Yeah. Ron Rivera, bad coaching. Not making enough adjustments. um, couldn't find a way to stop Von Miller. DeMarcus Ware. You didn't want to run the ball to try to stop the run. Schuler wasn't creative enough. Try to put the game in Cam Newton's hand. Cam Newton said he wasn't prepared. He wasn't ready. Why you think he didn't jump on the ball? He said, I was just young. We wasn't ready. It is what it is. You let Peyton Manning beat you with one arm. Peyton Manning having the worst statistic career of his fucking career. He beat y'all with one arm. Come on, man. I like Luke. He said, yeah. He said Luke sent Romo to the booth. Facts. Send that motherfucker straight to the booth. Up to the booth you go. Up to the roof you go. Yeah, I just gotta. You're gonna have to that damn. Y'all gotta let that 65 shit go. You gotta let it go. I don't want y'all to be. I don't want nobody to be sad after Monday. I don't want y'all to be sad. Like I'm giving y'all fair warning. Bryce Young is going into San Francisco in a game that the 49ers gotta win. They have to have this win. Bryce Young is going in this game with a high ankle sprain, a bad one, re-injured. No matter how much you can shoot it up, you can shoot it up all you want. The ankle gets weaker and weaker and weaker. You seen Bryce was getting weak as the game was going. That ankle was chipping away. That ankle was giving out on him. What the fuck makes you think that ankle is gonna be? Own head coach said that he fucked it up. He tried to fuck it up. When you got a head coach tells you he's fucking up, he tried to fuck it up, you got to go. You got to go, Dave. You got to go. When you can't coach the game and you got to have your players to bail you out, that's not good, Dave. That's not good, homeboy. Told you your days are numbered, Dave Canales. Too many head coaches are gonna be coming out. We ain't gonna be sitting around letting these motherfucking head coaches bypass us. When a motherfucking head coach that don't wear socks, and French press coffee and eat motherfucking vanilla strawberries, nah, we ain't got blindside or kept blocking the right, Von Miller to the left. Yep. Hell with blindside. I bet I never see that motherfucker ever again. I played the entire season on a high ankle, still paying for it. Yeah. Bryce gonna pay for it too. He gonna pay for it too. Motherfucker gonna be done for the season. I keep playing around. You keep playing around. That motherfucker gonna be done for the season. He gotta go have a tight rope surgery on his ankle to try to get. Y'all keep playing around. He gonna fuck around. Hey, he gonna fuck around, have Achilles, or y'all keep playing around. That's all I got to say. That's all I got to say. Y'all thought that motherfucker was tripping and falling last week in Atlanta. Shit. Y'all better be glad that motherfucking Nick Bosa out for the season. These motherfuckers better be glad Nick Bosa ain't playing. I mean, Nick Bosa have a Myles Garrett game. He'll have at least 4. I refuse to sit out. Fuck that. I'm sitting out. I ain't going back in. Get rid of it. Yeah. He said, Dave. Yeah, he said he sucks. Yeah, he does suck. That motherfucker just straight up trash. He said, no, not the socks. Yeah, that motherfucker don't wear no socks. French press, coffee. Ain't nobody got time for that shit. Ain't nobody got time for Dave and his motherfucking shenanigans. A high ankle don't heal if you don't rest it. Nah, they ain't gonna heal. Bryce limping around after the game. Bryce walking to the podium with goddamn no socks on, Nike slides, limping, looking like a little kid. Bryce ain't 5'10". Bryce might be like 5'9". That motherfucker might be 5'8". That motherfucker short as fuck. He ain't gonna make it. I guarantee you they can shoot that ankle up all they want. That shit wears off during the game. Bryce ain't gonna make it. He ain't gonna make it because he gotta run. He gotta be Bryce Dipper. He gotta be Bryce Dipper. He gotta be Bryce Dipper. He can't be Bryce Manning the whole game. Because the 49ers gonna make him dip. We gonna make him move off the box, keep him in the middle, keep him contained, and take his motherfucking head off. Yeah, let's get back to more of what the commentators was saying about the Carolina Panthers.
Is a skill, right? And it's wildly important in football to be able to win games where you're not dominating the game. Right? It's one of my favorite little theories that I name, right? When you can go out and Max Scherzer a game, because Max Scherzer for me, baseball fans, he was the guy that could show up and in warm-ups go, I got my C- stuff here, guys. Well, a couple miles an hour velo, not there. I can't control my off speed stuff, and I'm just gonna have to grind through this one. And through sheer force of like staring and breathing heavy, he'd walk off the mound after 7 2/3 and 2 runs allowed, and it would just be like, he didn't place a pitch where he wanted to all night, and somehow struck out 8 and gave us a quality start. Now, walking off the mound, you might say he didn't pitch that well. Scoreboard says he pitched great. That's a skill, right? There's not a lot of pitchers that can do that, and he did it consistently. So if the Panthers are walking off the field every game, and it's going, I think they got outplayed, but they won by 3. That's a skill. And what it does is it buys you time to figure out how to play well. Eventually, you're going to have to unlock the Pandora's box that is your offense. You're going to have to run the ball well and pass well in the same game. Eventually, you're going to have to do that. But if you can win games without doing that, it buys you time to figure it out. I don't think the Panthers are playing above 500 football quality-wise. They're above 500. If they start playing above 500 football quality-wise from this point forward, then it gets interesting, right? Because their schedule does get tougher. Even including the Falcons this past week. Before this game, they had the toughest schedule as far as winning records for their remaining opponents going into this week. So it gets tougher from here. But also, there's a lot of room for them to improve.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So DVOA, and I imagine whatever your metric is, right? Offense and defense, estimated points added per play, like whatever your go-to, basically war style stat analytic, right? War in baseball, it's supposed to tell you like basically how good you're playing. Whatever your analytic is, it probably doesn't have the Panthers in the top half of the league.
Romaster said they try to climb me on the channel talking about Bryce bigger than me. I'm 5'9". If you 5'9", they saying Bryce Young is 5'10". That's crazy. Cause Bryce Young is not no goddamn 5'10". Bryce Young got to be at least 5'9". And at one time I heard that Bryce was like 5'9". But like I would love to be at the press conference at the podium. The guy who changes the mics, raised the mics up. Man, I would love to find out Bryce Young real height. Oh, ooh, that's a big mystery. Somebody got to find out what's Bryce Young real height because it cannot be 5'10" or 5'11". Hell no. Hell, Alabama, they said that motherfucker was 6'1". Stop with the shenanigans.
But wins and losses it does. So that's really the only thing that matters. You don't give it back, but you acknowledge there is room for improvement and you need to do it. Winning games like you won last game is what buys you the time to figure it out.
And I think this is all part of growing pains, right?
Mm-hmm.
But the key part of that is growth, which is what we've seen tremendously this season. We've seen a lot of growth, but a lot of frustration that goes along with it. There's growth and there's pain.
And I would even add this. Winning games that you shouldn't could become like a really weird self-fulfilling prophecy where you act like winners because you're winning games. And sometimes that confidence, right, it works. Right? If you're a quarterback that's pressing a little tight, you throw a pass you shouldn't throw, but it's caught. Maybe next time you're playing a little looser. You're no longer tight. You're no longer pressing because that one was completed. So now you're out there more in the flow state, and now you're playing well. And it's like, you know what? A bad throw unlocked you because it was a successful outcome. Think of it. Golfers out there, right? I know there's a lot of golfers in the area, and I can try to put it in an analogy that'll make sense. And keep in mind, I'm a bad golfer. You ever play with somebody new, like a father-in-law or a boss or something, and you're super nervous? You might put a bad swing on a ball. If it lands on the green, next hole you're ready to play, right? So it wasn't a good swing, but you just won a hole. You know what I mean? You just birdied. Now you're walking up to the next hole, chest popped out, ready to play. You're swinging more loose, and every golfer will tell you swinging more loose is way better than every muscle in your body being contracted. It can happen that way. You won a game, or you completed a pass, or you made a big play. Maybe it wasn't the best process to get there, but it worked. Now next game you show up with the strut of a winner, playing better. Do that 3 or 4 times, you might level up a time or two. The Drive with Tim Donnelly, 99.9 The Fan. And yes, DVOA has them as not a saw on Sunday down there in Georgia. Let's start off with obviously the good. All last week, all the mailbag questions I got at Julian Council, Twitter, Blue Sky, do it again tomorrow. Get those questions into me right now by adding me or DMing me. But all the questions that I received were about Bryce Young and whether he was the right guy in Carolina. I saw plenty of people on social media after the loss against New Orleans saying that they were out on Bryce. They're done. Get a new quarterback. Let's start over. And I personally,
Romaster said press conference take forever because they got to do adjustment. Yep. I would love, listen, anybody, somebody knows the real height of Bryce Young. Please let me know. He can't not be five. Well, he he kind of does. He kind of does look taller than Kyler. They got to put, man. I don't know, man. Cause who's taller, Kyler Murray or Bryce Young? I'm struggling with this one. I gotta know. That's the fucking great mystery. Bryce Young height. It's like the fucking mystery of the ocean. You don't know what the fuck is in the ocean. Just like we don't even know what Bryce Young height even is. Unbelievable. Is it taller than Kyler Murray? Is it taller than Dylan Gabriel? Somebody please let me know. Is that why Bryce does not get the trace on cornrows? Don't get his hair twisted up or dreaded up. He got that I call it the goddamn I call it the Duke Blue Devil haircut. Every Duke Blue Devil basketball player has. That's the only thing that makes Bryce look like he's even 5'10" is his fucking hair. Then he put that fucking helmet on. Why does Bryce look like he got the biggest fucking helmet in the NFL? Why? Why Bryce got that big ass goddamn helmet on? He said, I want Bryce to stay next to me and swear he's 5'10" under that haircut. That's what I'm saying. It's that hair. It's that hair, y'all. I be on some shit, man. S.L.R be on he be on this game, but I be on everything. I be on everything. That's why when I go live, my shit different from everybody. Because I be speaking on some shit. Motherfuckers like they know football and they see shit, they be like, damn, I seen that same shit, S.L.R. That's crazy. How the hell you see that shit? Like, bro, I seen the same thing. Like, you always ask yourself, why Bryce never had cornrow? Why he never wore the Trace on cornrows, the prison cornrows, or I mean, why he ain't never had the Allen Iversons? Um, why he never got dreads, kinky twists, or anything, wicks, locks? Why he got that fucking Duke Blue Devil haircut that every player in the Duke Blue Devil have? Because that's the only thing that's keeping the mystery away for us knowing that Bryce is really 5'9". He's not fucking 5'10". He's not 5'11". Ask yourself why Kyler Murray still got that same fucking hairstyle. Why do short quarterbacks always got to have a lot of hair on their head? Why? I'm trying to tell you. Yeah, man. The mystery's probably already solved. I think I already. I swear I done cracked it. Bryce built like a bobblehead. He do. He got that fucking bobblehead. You know that fucking hat, that hat shit that Gilly be wearing. That fucking 5X hat. That big ass goddamn. Yo, Bryce Young got that same shit. Bryce got a custom made helmet. He got the big. I thought Aaron Rodgers had the fucking weirdest old ugly ass helmet in the NFL. Bryce shit got his shit beat. Bryce got that goddamn meteor. He got that goddamn meteor helmet. Like that shit goddamn can poof up the space. Bryce ass gone. I forgot that big ass goddamn helmet head on. Man, that shit be pissing me off, man. Like, I don't like my quarterback. He already short. You got that big ass motherfucking helmet on, man. Like, come on, man. You like look like a fucking goof troop, bruh. You want to smack the goddamn koofy off your head, dog? The fuck, man. See, Bryce made me get out of my character. I don't. Uh, let me hit the blunt, man. Bryce done got me out of my character. Let me fire my shit up. Let me fire my shit up, man. That nigga see me in the streets, he'll be like, yo, S.L.R. That's how you doing me? That's how you flame me? Get the fuck out of here, nigga. Flame me. Nigga, don't you ever do the dab. Don't you ever disrespect Cam Newton with that stupid, ugly ass, no, out of touch, no rhythm dab. You look like a fucking goof troop. What? That's not even a fucking dab, but that's the Bryce dab. Don't you? See, man, let me hit my blood again. This nigga get me out of my character. I'm gonna take me a shot. This nigga get me out of my character. When I seen this motherfucker do the dab after that Atlanta game, me and the Goonies were ready to go hit the block. We was ready to go hit the block. We about to go post up and wait on this motherfucker. Don't you ever do the dab ever again. It's not for you. It wasn't meant for you. You SOB. You was in fucking, what was you in, 4th or 5th grade? What, 6th grade? Nah. Matter of fact, you had to be like in fucking the 4th grade or something. Don't you ever do the dab ever again. That ugly ass whack, out of shape, out of touch, no rhythm dab. Don't you ever do that shit again. Don't you ever. And Cam Newton, I would even put a segment on that shit on 4th and 1. Don't even rate that shit. Don't even rate it. This motherfucker, you could tell Bryce Dean called Cam. Cam, can you teach me how to do the dab? The shit is on YouTube. Bryce, don't do it again, bro. Don't do it again. Don't do it again, my nigga. You know Ice in Charlotte. You know Ice in Charlotte, bro. Don't do it again. Don't make me call Ice on you. He said, S.L.R. This is why I fuck with you. We keep it 100 on facts. That's what we do, bro. We keep it 100, man. 10 toes down. We stand up on this shit, bro. Like I told you, bro. We realness will be different from all the other ones, bro. Because the shit is like church on Sundays. When they hit live, it's like church. It's just like they got the offering plate. Well, I'm gonna tell you whatever you need to hear. See, I can play the same game too. I can go in here and say glowing things about Bryce. I can say glowing things about this team. But I be lying to myself. I be lying to the game, the community. I be lying to all my fans. I be lying. That shit don't cut it. How they fuck with you on these YouTube streams, how they fuck with you, you keeping it real. You ain't on this motherfucker acting like Reverend S.L.R. The offering played out. I'm gonna lie to everybody so I can stack this money. Make sure you put color in my channel. Make sure you hit the cash out. I'm gonna tell you whatever you want to hear. And then when I cut that live off, I'm like, Damn, I just hit their ass. Boy, I was lying like a man. Fuck them motherfuckers. Man, Carolina Panthers, they sorry to the motherfucker. Man, Bryce Young trash. But then you go on that motherfucker the next day. Bryce Young is elite. He's elite. He is the top. He is the top quarterback in the NFC South. He's elite. And then when you end that motherfucker, man, Bryce trash, man. This motherfucker trash. Ooh. How long can you keep that game up, man? Without people finally seeing who you are and what the fuck you're saying. Like you can't believe what the fuck you're saying. Like that's crazy. Now you just out here just talking just reckless. You just out here self prophesying yourself. Like who the fuck believes what the fuck you're saying? We're talking about elite shit, man. I tell you, bro. I tell you what. If Bryce Young, if Bryce can get the Carolina Panthers to the playoffs, once again, he got a bad ankle, real bad ankle, bad enough where it's not gonna take much except some friendly fire from the offensive line, falling on him, stepping on him, the turf. You know what I'm saying? Twerk. You know what I'm saying? All of that for his ankle to finally say, "No mas, I'm done. I'm done." Do you know what's gonna happen? Do y'all know what the fuck's Bryce Young? Either get carted out or get carried off. Then you know what's gonna happen? You're gonna sit there. You're gonna look at your significant other, your wife, your husband, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your mistress. You're gonna hug because you're gonna cry. You know what? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna say thank you, Jesus. It needed to happen. Yeah, yeah. Now we can finally move on from him, even if he's injured. Say if he gets injured, even if we bring him back next season, because he's still on the contract, we can still go get our quarterback in free agency. I don't want a quarterback in the draft. I'm done with that. For now, I'm done with that. I'm going big game hunting. I have assembled some of the top elite. Now, how I'm gonna find my quarterback? I'm hiring some of the top elite scouts from the outside to work with my scouts that I got right now, and they're gonna go and scavenge a free agency, and they're going to scavenge the quarterback depth chart of every team in the NFL, and they're gonna look at every quarterback that's been playing for 3 years or longer. I preferably like to have a quarterback that's either still in his rookie contract or he just got out of his rookie contract. Yeah, we're going big game hunting. We're going big game hunting. That's what we're doing. That's why I don't hop on a lot of channels when they be start hollering about that draft shit. They start talking about draft being all super analytical and shit. Start looking for quarterbacks and shit for the Carolina Panthers in the draft. I don't fuck with that shit. Not only I don't fuck with it, yeah, you swear you're so good at what you do, you know so much about the Carolina Panthers. Why the fuck is you going back in the draft looking for another quarterback when we just got out of the draft of getting the quarterback that we got now? Like I don't get that shit. Do you think that this team that we got right now want a fucking rookie quarterback to come in and be the starter when they can go get them a free agent quarterback or go trade for a quarterback that can take them to the next level? Y'all gotta stop that bullshit. I gotta stop that bullshit. Gotta stop that bullshit. Bryce Hammond got airbags, and that motherfucker is like a Tesla. Died. Damn, that motherfucker got airbags. I knew it was something, man. I was like, wow, that motherfucking helmet that fucking huge. Yeah, he got airbags in that motherfucker. I told you that something is custom made. Custom made. I watched Goonies the other night. Oh yeah. Shout out to Goonies for sure. He said, hey, you guys. He said, Ice going ham in Charlotte right now. Motherfuckers all over the news, man. They all over the news. They all over my TikTok. Them motherfuckers all over everything. Hey, them motherfuckers. I ain't fucking with them. I ain't. Yeah, listen. Hey, all I know is they said with 21,000 students that didn't show up, in Charlotte in the school system. 21,000 students did not show up at school in Charlotte system. You know what that means? That was 21,000 Hispanics that didn't show up. Now the motherfuckers done got down. Now they done hit the supermarkets. They all in Compare Foods, Super G, Home Depot. Oh yeah. Ain't no building, no homes, no apartments, no none of that. That shit is shut down for the rest of the month. That shit is done. You know the developers are man. You know they losing money like a motherfucker. Yeah, it's a ghost town right now. Listen, if you are Hispanic and you're in Charlotte, you're being targeted. You're being targeted. They're taking you. They saying that what they do. They saying what they're doing is they're stopping them. You show them that you're a citizen. You got this certain type of card or something. You show them that, they let you go. But then they double back around. They follow you. And then they come back within 10, 20, 30 minutes later. And then they're putting your ass in the paddy wagon and taking you whatever. So they systematically are targeting Hispanics. I mean, they're saying that they will pull up on you. You show them that you straight, you supposed to be here. They let you go. They have somebody to follow you, and then they come right back and repick your ass right back up after you done showed them that you were straight. I said, tell motherfuckers is hell. So, best thing I can tell y'all to do is Hispanics is to call Charlotte PD, CMPD station where you at on the east, south, north, west, wherever you at. Go to, cause Charlotte got plenty of police stations, plenty. Go to one of them. That's the only thing I can tell y'all. That's the only thing I can tell you. I wouldn't go there if I was illegal. But if you got all your paperwork and that card or whatever that you need, and you still feel like you still afraid, you better take your ass on down to the police station. That's all the protection that you got. Yeah. And other than that, they running that shit right now. And what's crazy is they told y'all that was coming to Charlotte. They told y'all it was coming to Charlotte. So I don't understand why the Hispanics wasn't prepared for that shit. I don't. because they told y'all they was coming to Charlotte. They going to Charlotte and then they going to New Orleans. That's the next stop. I'm hearing hell they might go to Atlanta. Shit, don't don't think they won't make a stop through Atlanta before they get to New Orleans. So yeah, them motherfuckers jumping out the cars. Goddamn, check your shit and then come back and lock your ass right back up. Yeah. Yeah, but y'all voted that guy. Y'all that's who y'all wanted. Who you wanted. So yeah, all the developers in Charlotte right now, Charlotte's like Charlotte's like a money hub right now for developers. Like any piece of land, any five acres or whatever, they building apartments on that bitch immediately. 150, 200 apartments are going up. And, I mean, they'll build that on a fucking 2 acre lot. Like there is no land in Charlotte, none, none at all. It's nothing. If it's any land in Charlotte, they building on that shit. They throwing fucking apartments on that bitch immediately. If it's not an apartment, it's gonna be a hotel, whatever it is. Now they can't build it fast enough because the city's done outgrown. Shit, for you know, you're gonna be having people in Charlotte moving to South Carolina. Shit, yeah. Go get you a couple acres. Shit. Long, as long as you an hour away or 30 minutes away, there's nothing wrong with you staying in South Carolina. And you can still get to North Carolina within 30 minutes or an hour. That's unless you want to, you know what I'm saying, keep some money. Now, you want to continue to spend your money, you stay in Charlotte. But if you want to save your bread, you might want to move to South Carolina. That might be your best bet. He said, yeah. He said, yeah, elite. Yeah, off one game. That's what they do off one game. They get Bryce. Bryce plays his best against Atlanta, against Raheem Morris. Now, people need to understand that against Raheem Morris. 2023, Bryce didn't even beat Atlanta. Was not playing like this. Only under Raheem Morris. If Raheem Morris is the head coach of the Atlanta Falcons, Bryce beating them easily. Bryce could probably beat the motherfucker with his eyes closed. He beat you with a bad ankle. Last season, he beat Steph Curry. He said, I swear. He said, I swear Nicole Tepper running the show. All these other quarterbacks missing. He said, that's a sugar baby and daddy. Yeah. Bryce might be hitting her. Bryce might be hitting Nicole Tepper. I wouldn't be surprised because David ain't getting none of them buns. The best quarterback all state this senior season. NIL more. Yep. Compare foods is lit on North Tryon. They got that motherfucker on lock on North Tryon. They got that bitch on lock on North Tryon. I mean, ice running through that motherfucker like shit. You might want to get them a plate. You might want to get them a plate. Do you need something to eat? I'd be mad as hell right now if I had to go to Compare Foods to get something right now. Ain't nobody there. I can't get no fish. Not any good fruits and vegetables. None of this good seasoning. This international season. But ice. I gotta get the fuck out of Charlotte, man. Get the fuck on somewhere. North Carolina's already a red state. You only fucking with Charlotte because Charlotte's a blue state and it's the biggest city in the state of North Carolina, and they blue and they don't fuck with you. 21,000 students did not show up to school, and you know they was all Hispanics. They're not fucking with the Africans. They're not fucking with the goddamn. They're not fucking with the Africans. They're not fucking with the Haitians. They're not fucking with the Indians. They're only fucking with the Hispanics, and they're systematically doing that shit. But I'm asking people. I'm saying they warned y'all. They told y'all they was pulling up. They told y'all they was coming to the city. They told y'all that they were fucking playing. Now they out here busting people windows and shit. And what's crazy is, man, they pulling women out the car, pull them out. I mean, what happens if you get injured? What happens if you get injured? Can you even sue? Can you put a lawsuit on the federal government? Can you even sue the president? Can the developers can they even sue? Cause they out this motherfucker out there. They out this bitch out there jumping out like what? Eh, I can go on my timeline. I can go on my social media page right now. I guarantee you. Them motherfuckers out there. Shit. But boy, they got damn MAGA. Got Charlotte quiet. I'm mad, but hey, you can still do whatever you want to do. I mean, I ain't fucking around. Hell nah. They hit South Boulevard hard. You know they hit South, man, bro. South Boulevard is where they all at. South Boulevard is where all the Hispanics at. Of course. I bet there was all the independents and everything. Shit. Man, leave them goddamn Cubans alone out there. They ain't locking up the Cubans or the Puerto Ricans. They said they're going to walk 4th Street. Hell, I want to see them to go walk on Mint Street. Shit. He said, yeah, they took the road out my mouth. Road master hell. He said, say y'all legal for Mint Street. I know. He said, Gets been losing a lot. Yeah. He said, S.L.R. Charlotte about to merge with Concord. Roadmaster, they ain't merging. Charlotte already got Concord. They been had Concord. Shit. You can't even motherfucking move from Charlotte to Concord. Shit, Concord pay Charlotte. He said, damn, really, Roadmaster. He thought was some holy shit. He said, yeah, the university area towards the county line. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. He said, oh. He said, Charlotte's like NY, just not the high rise. All surrounding the towns getting swallowed. Yep. Well, you know, a lot of people from New York don't move to Charlotte, Raleigh. I guarantee they won't go to Raleigh with that shit. And it's a lot more Hispanics than what they think there is in Charlotte. They just focusing on one city. They just focusing on one city. Man, North Carolina's full of Hispanics. Oh fuck. South Boulevard had Rico about them. MS-13, Sugar Creek, and Tryon had Rico on Hidden Valley. Yep. Yeah, man. South Listen. Yo, Roadmaster. You, I guarantee you that they had South. They had the South Side Circle. They had that motherfucker circle. They already that was the golden goose. They ain't doing that shit on fucking North. They ain't going to Mallet. They ain't doing none of that shit on the motherfucking. They ain't going to none. Most definitely ain't going to the South Park. They're not going to South Park doing none of that. Nah. They going to Little Mexico. They're going Independence and Little Mexico. Ain't going hell nah. They most definitely ain't going to the East with that shit. They most definitely ain't going to the East with that shit. Them motherfuckers most definitely ain't pulling up to the East. They gonna be out there, be on the South, out there catching every goddamn Maria, Santiago, Alejandro, Jueves, Hector, Javier, out there, Ray Mysterio, Dominic. Yeah, they out there, they ready. They're ready. You out there, put them all in that motherfucker. Shit. Motherfucker gonna take away your man. What if they hit your plug, man? What if they hit your motherfucking plug, bruh? Like motherfuckers gonna be out there, we're gonna be hurting the city. We're gonna be motherfucking hurting the city. We're gonna hurt. Goddamn Javier and Hector, stay at home, bruh. Lay low. I niggas got bread. Lay low. Don't lay low. I'll tell you the best way to move. The best way to move is do all your shopping, wherever the fuck you gotta do. Do it on the west or go to the north. You're closer to going to the north. Do it there. And goddamn, go on back. Don't be out here shopping. Don't be going to goddamn. Don't be going to the Puerto Rican, the Cubans. Don't be going to the Salvadorians. Don't be. I don't care about none of that good food they be giving out there. Venezuela. I don't fucking care. Take your goddamn ass to the north. Go get you some cookout or some shit like that. They don't have Popeyes. They don't have Church's Chicken on the north. I'm gonna tell you that right now. They love boy goddamn. You know what I'm saying? They a little different. You know, yeah, that motherfucker out there looking crazy. He said stay off all the Robot said stay off all the streets. Yeah, yeah. Oh shit. He said nation for it and Betty for all the stay away from listen. Stay off Nation for it and Betty for it. That's the hood. Stay the fuck off them over there. Cause they will go over that motherfucker right there. They will go over there. Matter of fact, they may pay a special visit to over there. So all y'all niggas over there on Betty's Ford and all that shit over there, y'all better goddamn either goddamn lay low or go do y'all plays somewhere motherfucking where else. Because ICE and Border Patrol will be around that bitch. They're there right now. And they're there right now. Yes, sir. And they ain't playing around, boy. I can give y'all the whole map labeled out how they motherfuckers running around here in Charlotte. They ain't playing. They ain't playing. Trying to tell you. All that good eating y'all was doing off the Migos and them. Y'all ain't gonna be able to eat good to them till they leave. I don't know when ICE and Border Patrol leaving. They gotta get a quota. I heard they got a quota they gotta round up. There's a certain amount they have to round up before they leave the city. So if they don't meet that quota, that means they gonna be there for a little bit. Uh, yeah, that's all a game, boy. I tell you, man. Y'all better leave my Migos alone. That's all I'm saying. Y'all gotta leave Hector, Javier, goddamn Santiago. Y'all gotta leave all of them alone. Castada, Cavera, Caboda, Case. Yeah, y'all leave them alone. Hell nah. Uh, all I know is Trump. Motherfuckers might, North Carolina might go blue on your ass. They might go blue on you. They might go blue. They might go bluey. Yeah, yeah. Migos ain't playing with you no more, man. You goddamn, you locking up families, man. You fucking up the goddamn food truck scene. That's what I'm saying, Trump. You fucking up the food truck scene. Now, now when I want to go to Lowe's, I can't get my fucking tacos, my burritos because of you, my aqua frescas because of you, because of you. The fucking Mexican restaurants, they closing early. Compare foods, Super G. Come on, bro. Come on, man. Like that shit crazy. I can't get the catfish, the snapper. You wrong, bro. You wrong. You wrong, bro. Motherfuckers out here starving. They starving, B. They starving. Yeah, shit crazy. He's a roadmaster for president. Yeah, you should. You should run for president, roadmaster. You should. You should. And when you do roadmaster, you make sure you add on some motherfucking more money on the food stamps. Yeah, yeah. And we need a stimulus check. And we need a stimmy. We need a stimmy with no taxes on that motherfucker too. No taxes. You said facts, no food stamps. Yeah. Do the Indians take over there? They ain't fucking with the Indians. The motherfuckers know better. They know better. I guarantee they won't take their ass to Cherokee nowhere. The motherfuckers goddamn the border patrol to be hanging out trees. To the Indians, they shooting. They pulling up. Bing, 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 bing. Go ahead, you want to. Yeah. I ain't playing. Yeah, yeah. Matter of fact, yeah, Trump. What about them 2 bands you supposed to be giving, man? What about these 2 bands Trump's supposed to be giving us? These tariffs. This fucking what steamy check? What these 2 bands? Do I even meet the requirements, man? I mean, I got companies. You know what I'm saying I'm self. Like, oh, I mean, what's the requirements? What's the requirements, bro? Like, what I gotta make 25, 27,000? Because if I gotta make that, just I ain't gonna get it. I make too much as it is. So what's the requirements? Because I need some spending money. I'm gonna take that 2 bands. I'm either gonna flip that. I need some spending money. I mean, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? I mean, I can pay all my bills. 2 bands, yeah. All the bills paid up. 2 bands, yeah, yeah. Yeah. I mean, they gonna need that. And then steamy checkout. Steamy Loso. He said, he said, I don't know. He said, I don't know that shit. Get taxed when it comes out from man, listen. You can't give them that without that shit being taxed. Hit your ass with a goddamn hit your ass with a motherfucking tax evasion. That's what the hell they gonna goddamn do. Exactly what they gonna do. Tax evasion. Let's see what this would say. Hold on. He said Charlotte got an extra tax on their groceries. This is Charlotte got an extra tax on their grocery, and they got the border patrol and ICE down that motherfucker. How the fuck is y'all gonna eat? How is you gonna eat? Mama's going to the convenience store now buying motherfucking cold cuts. Not now, getting hot dogs 2 for $3 at the convenience store. Well, don't even go to the grocery store. They go to the convenience store now. You go in there, the motherfucker can't even get a late night goddamn glizzy. That motherfucker's gone. Sold out. God damn. I can't get no fucking nachos and cheese. Sold the fuck out. I'm gonna walk to the grocery store because ICE and the Border Patrol got this bitch on lock. God damn. You know Charlotte already high taxing every motherfucking thing. Listen, I got a toll ticket. Man, I didn't listen. Man, shit pissed me the fuck off. I'm still thinking about disputing that shit. Like, y'all motherfuckers is, y'all tolling every fucking road. Like, you man, they getting like Jersey. They getting like up top. They getting like up north now in Charlotte. Shit. Yeah, as soon as you hit the interstate, that shit pissed me the fuck off when I got that toll shit ticket. I had to think, like, what the fuck was I going? I had to keep thinking. I'm like, oh, bro, going through fucking Cornelius. They got that whole shit for Cornelius. All that shit is like told the fuck up. Like you paying. I'm like, bro, that shit crazy. I'm like, yo, got that bitch goddamn taxing out that motherfucker, bro. Yeah. They gonna eat, man. They asked for it. They asked for this shit. You want to stay in the city? You want to stay in Charlotte? You don't want to stay in Raleigh. You don't want to do no shit like that. You know, so I don't want to stay in Raleigh. Raleigh's too boring. You ain't got to worry about motherfucking ice and them rolling up on your dumb ass. You know what I mean? Why you going to a taco truck and being scared? Shit, well, sit your ass down and eat. My first order is zero taxes. If you Man, Roadmaster, you talking about zero taxes? Man, you'll have your ass up a motherfucking racketeer. Out there, you gonna catch a RICO charge for sure. Facts, tired of taxes. Yeah, we all tired of taxes. But listen, that's the only way that America is running. Imagine it didn't nobody work. Imagine it didn't nobody work in America. You want to talk about the Great Depression? You want to talk about the stock market plummeting? You want to talk about being in a recession? America don't work. You will be at the motherfucking soup kitchen. You will be at Dollar Tree and Dollar General, Family Dollar, buying up all the motherfucking ramen noodles and all that shit, all the motherfucking frozen food in it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. There ain't gonna be no food stamps, no Social Security, no Medicaid, no SSI, no trap money, no none of that. Because taxes what fuels the economy. If we don't work and pay taxes, the government will be shut down. That's how it goes. That's exactly how it goes. Gotta spend money every day to fund this, to fund America. It's just how it is. Now, unless your ass want to stay in a third world country, some motherfucking where, shit, you better be thankful to stay in America. Yeah, don't nobody really want taxes. I mean, who the fuck really want taxes? Because especially state of North Carolina, they tax you on every goddamn thing. But if you go to another country somewhere, another place somewhere where you're not being taxed, the value of the economy is nothing. It's nothing. They want to take our money, yeah, for sure. 2% gross, yeah, yeah. I say maybe 1%, but yeah, buying food here is at 7% in taxes. Yeah, that's true. That's most definitely true. 7% in taxes is kind of motherfucking crazy. I ain't gonna lie. Motherfucker. Goddamn family pack of Oreos is like damn near $7, $8. We won't be having no motherfucking goddamn cookies and milk. We need some goddamn duplex cookies. Yeah, 7%. Like You can't even feed a motherfucking family for $20 no more. You ain't even that motherfucker. Shit, motherfucker. A hamburger. A family pack of hamburger gonna cost you about 15. Yeah. So how the fuck you gonna be able to buy spaghetti and noodles and a Parmesan cheese out $20 unless you got a motherfucking coupon? Yeah, and then we eating hamburger helper for goddamn 2 days straight. We all mad. We all tired. No hamburger helper. Then they do the reverse. Do the motherfucking hamburger and rice. Hey, mom, shit. That's gonna be clogged up for a whole motherfucking 2 weeks full of hamburger. Yeah, I can't do this. Hell nah. I'm just saying. 7% taxes is crazy as fuck. I don't get it. Mm. He said I gotta switch channels for this type of talk. BRB. Yeah. He said Black Ops said, here I go. Yeah. So what up? We shop sales like a motherfucker. And if they do shit, it's on the hand, it's on the shelves. Yep. 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 Exactly right. Hold on for a minute. Yeah. What's good with you, Black Op? What up? They got Charlotte on fire. Yeah. They say me homes, me border patrol homes. Yeah. Me border patrol. Oh yeah. I just made you a mod too, Black Op. You in the building. You're now officially. You're officially trenched in now. Yeah. See. Well, I still got you as another mod. Yeah, well, hell. Yeah. Oh. When in, see, they gotta be gone. They gotta be gone. See, Ice and Border Patrol gotta be gone for Carolina had their next home game. See, they were smart when they did that shit. They knew Carolina Panthers was gonna be on the road. They knew they was gonna be on the road. So what a great time to go ahead and hit the city of Charlotte. Let's do it while the Carolina Panthers are on the road. I'm glad I stay in the motherfucking woods. I'm glad I stay in the goddamn woods. I'm glad I stay in the woods. I ain't got no trailer parks around. No none of that shit. I'm good. I'm good. Fuck this. And I got that my city. I'm trying to tell you, man. I can't even go get a good taco. Listen, I can't even eat good off the taco trucks or nothing. Them shits is shut down. They ain't even pulling up. They ain't even pulling up. I mean, I think this shit a game. What I'm talking about. See, motherfuckers out here busting your windows and snatching your ass straight up out the motherfucking whip. Bink. Busting your shit. Bink. They snatching your ass up out of there. Yeah. Savagery. He said no distractions game week. Yeah. Yeah, you gonna need it too, Black Ops. You gonna need it. You gonna need it. Cause y'all think y'all gonna motherfucking run up on them goddamn 49ers. And it don't even matter if it's Brock Purdy or Matt Jones. And JC Horn got his hands full. JC Horn got his motherfucking hands full. I don't want to hear nothing else. If I catch that motherfucker one time arguing with the motherfucking refs, I'm telling you, I'm gonna do a whole segment on him. I'm gonna do a whole segment on JC. I ain't playing with that motherfucker. I ain't playing with him. I ain't playing with him. JC Horn out here collecting the yellow flags. Like, this is what we doing now? This is what we doing? Shit. Tell you what. See. Yeah, see. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. If Evero let JC play, man, we got see Black Ops. See, I know you like JC, and see, I might be the only one that against the grain against JC because I already know. See, I do shit against the grain because I know that y'all ain't gonna agree with me, especially on certain places like JC and shit like that. Just like I'm on Dad Canales' neck, I'm probably the only one that's on that nigga neck. And y'all like, chill, B, chill, man. He ain't nah. I ain't no letting up. We gonna show y'all Monday. See, I'm gonna tell you how this game gonna go Monday. This is exactly how it's gonna go Monday. The first drive, scripted. It's gonna be all Rico, play action, rollout. Everything's gonna be short. Now, you have to understand this. You have to understand this. Dave Canales is not going to be throwing the ball down the field. Trust me, he's not. Because I'm going to tell you why. He want to keep the ball out of the 49ers' hands because he knows he can't get into a shootout. So you got to understand this. It's different when you play Raheem Morris. It's different when you look at a head coach like Raheem Morris that walks around with his fucking hands behind his fucking back looking clueless. He's a puppet. How you ever notice Raheem Morris is probably the only black coach that had multiple head coaching jobs? Do you know how hard it is for a black head coach to even get a job in the NFL? But for you to have multiple head coaching jobs and you get fired within your first 3 years, you trash. You trash. Arthur Blank, you let your own city down. You let your own city down. You let Bill Belichick walk out so you can pick up motherfucking Raheem Morris. Bro, I told you I don't fuck with nobody named Raheem. That's bad business. That's bad business. If you ain't watched the movie Juice, you gotta watch Juice to understand why I don't fuck with a nigga named Raheem. Watch Juice and then come back to me about Raheem. Yeah, for sure. He said, I hate all the motherfuckers who hate old JCX. See, my thing is with JC. I know JC good, but my my thing with JC is he just get too many flags on him. Like the flags are just unnecessary. Like I don't get it. Don't you know the refs are picking on you? They're literally looking for you to throw a flag on you anytime. Just saying. XL, I've been supporting XL. I supported him with a rookie last year, and I'm most definitely supporting him this year when everybody tried to run him out of the building just because they had T Mac. I think XL he can be a good wide receiver, but he's a wide receiver that takes time. And what makes XL good if XL actually had a good quarterback? You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, he does. Yeah. Every catch does look like it's tough, it's hard to do. I mean, he literally catch the ball with his body, not with his hands. You know, he has this this aura around him as don't drop the ball. Or when he catch the ball, you feel like he's gonna drop the ball, or some kind of like you're waiting on the worst to happen. Now I hope that he had this game last week against the Falcons. I don't want to hear nothing else about XL. I don't want to hear nothing else about him because at the end of the day, he has showed you if you play good quarterback play, I can make some stuff happen. Like, God damn. Like, come on. Stop acting like fucking T Mac is all world. Yeah, T Mac is nice. Yeah, he's nice. Nice as fuck. But XL just as good too. And you see XL, he's the deep threat. He's the deep threat. Everybody kept talking about we don't have a deep threat. We don't have a deep threat. Yeah, you do. His name is XL, and you got Jimmy Horn. We better understand. They really want to keep the football out of Bryce's hands. Bryce is going back to Mr. Terminator. I'm going to hand the ball off. That's where he's going back to Monday. Dave Canales is going to fold. He going to get scared. And he's going right back to that running game. That running game going to be heavy in San Francisco. That motherfucking running game. Hey, Rico, I hope you got your rest. I hope you got your rest because motherfucker goddamn Dave is gonna run your ass down to the ground Monday night because that aired out shit is not gonna fly in San Francisco, especially with that crowd. That shit is not gonna fly. Y'all seen Brock pretty. He was looking pretty good when he came back. Who's gonna stop Christian? Well, I ain't really worried about Christian McCaffrey. Yeah. I ain't worried about him. I ain't worried about that. I ain't worried about that. I ain't worried about that. I better not see Bryce do that goddamn dab shit again. I know I better not see Bryce do the motherfucking dab. That's all I'm saying. Ain't worried about that. Ain't worried about that. Right around with that work. Strap out with that is. Mm-hmm. He said, he said, Raheem remind me of Bookham. Raheem Morris should be fired just the way he look. I wouldn't hire a motherfucker that look like Raheem Morris. Get your motherfucking ass up out of my goddamn face. Go mow my yard or something. Go blow my leaves. Yeah, go detail my car or something. Motherfucking name Raheem. The hell out of my face. Is what I say. Y'all get the fuck out of my face. Everrow got JC playing 15 yards off. And they let wide receivers do that. I mean, that's that bend on break defense. That's that react defense. I won't even call Excel and Tet 1-2. We deep at wide receiver. Yeah, we good at wide receiver. Yeah. But once again, let's put it like this. With this wide receiver core that we got, Bryce Young should already be tipping close. Bryce Young should with this wide receiver core, what we going in week 11, week 12, Bryce Young should be sitting like at 35, 3,600 yards. This is a 4,000 yard quarterback offense. This is a 4,000 yard quarterback receiving group. Cedero and Mellon, Xavier Legette, Jalen Coker, Jimmy Horn, Bryson Tremaine, Hunter Renfrow, we still have him. Matter of fact, didn't you go to our tight end room? You got Sanders, Evans. Listen, I was a huge Sanders fan. I feel like Sanders just don't fit. He does not fit the Carolina Panthers offense. I don't know what it is. I just don't know what it is. It's like I just don't know. He does not fit the offense. But Mitchell Evans, yo, he's my favorite. He's my favorite tight end on the team. He's done took your spot, Sanders. I like Mitchell Evans. I think Mitchell Evans is a 70, 75 reception tight end. I think he's that good. And on top of that, he got some edge to him. In Atlanta game, he was pushing people. He got some edge to him. And he's from Notre Dame, and we know about tight ends that come out of Notre Dame. Good. Good. I like Mitchell Evans. I like him so much that that I even said that he should be the starting tight end from here on out. Sanders has to work behind him. Tommy Tremble may be second. Sanders may be the third tight end. I'm being for real because I be thinking like why the fuck Dave Canales does not. Sanders is a Kyle Pitts. That's who he is. He's a Kyle Pitts version of a tight end. That's a good pass catcher. He's not that good at route running either. But I think he's been hurt a lot. But we seen what he was in college. He was nice. I just think that Dave Canales is just not using it right. He don't get enough targets either. He don't get enough targets. And then when they throwing the ball to him, it's all short shit. It's nothing that's gonna threaten the field or nothing like that. Same thing with Mitchell Evans, but Mitchell Evans catches everything. And Mitchell Evans is good again. He's good in the run game, and he's good at pass protection. That's just something that Sanders just ain't good at. And Tommy Tremble, he ain't really got no hands. He dropped too many passes for me. He dropped too many for me. Atlanta ain't know what the fuck to do with the trips of formation. Nah, they didn't know. They ain't really know what to do. That's why Raheem Morris should be fired. Hey, we ran some basic ass shit. We ran, but that really what killed them was them trips formation. They didn't even know what the fuck to do with that trip formation. That's how I tell Roman Mellon was eating their ass up and was able to got that touch. Shit. Keep running on them. I don't feel bad at all. Run that shit up. Let's say, run that shit up, Turbo. How we feel about it. I mean, it's just too much, bro. Too much. I don't want to sit there and do no dab, no motherfucking more. I do not. But we ain't worried about it because we know we won't see the we won't see this again out of Bryce Young. Oh, trust me. Yeah, they doing a lot of let's talk about Bryce. Which one is this one? Hold on. Let's see what they holler about on this one. It's an XL Tech, Coker, all on one side. Who you guarding? Shit. Probably XL. I probably guard XL just because his route tree is not developed more than T Max or Jalen Coker. Jalen Coker's not the best route runner either because Carolina Panthers really haven't really put Jalen Coker really in anything to really maximize. We really don't even know what the fuck Jalen Coker really even got. We know he good. We know seen glimpses, but that's why I can't stand Dan Canales, man. He just fucking I hate his offense. Three wide receivers, 6'2" versus the secondary, maybe 6 foot. Come on, bro. Man, like, I'm just telling you, man. You got two wide receivers that's good, that's decent enough to run right. You just got you. is able to get. He's more just right now. He's still a vertical wide receiver. So, hey, it's not my fault, man.
Panthers football.
I can't believe we're here, but
Bro.
we
Oh, wow.
found it. Now, Bryce Young went crazy, and he broke Cam Newton's single game passing record. This is him hitting Cam Newton's signature dab in the full. I like that. Bryce Young brother doing his thing. Yeah, Bryce Young and against an Atlanta team that was fraudulently ranked inside the top 5 at defense. So we can see that now. But had 31 for 45, 448 passing yards, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions with a 123.2 passer rating. And Carolina is sitting at 6-5 on the season. Are Bryce Young's Panthers legit?
I got some important information for y'all. There's no better place to win cash while watching.
Man, Carolina Panthers ain't legit. They better go on with that bullshit. Carolina Panthers is not legit. He said live showed us his backyard. Oh my goodness. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Let's see Monday. Let's see Monday, Roadmaster. That's all I'm saying. Monday night. Make sure you got there, pull up on the channel, and you let me know. Yeah.
Panthers are scary. They're not good, but they're scary. And what I mean by that is like they can beat almost anybody on any given Sunday. But the problem is they can lose to almost anybody on any given Sunday. How do you beat the Packers and then lose to the Saints? The Saints are one of the 3 worst teams in football, and the Packers are probably one of the 3 best teams in the NFC. How do you beat the Packers in Green Bay?
Yeah.
And the very next week, you lose to the Saints. And before you beat the Packers, you get beat down by the Buffalo Bills. It don't make no sense to me. I think the Panthers could win this division. They likely might win the division because the Buccaneers are sputtering. But bro, Bryce Young, I'm just glad it appears he may have turned a corner, maybe. But then he has 2 one-pick games before that.
All right. Okay, real quick. Did you just say these guys are scary?
They're scary, but they're not good.
Bro, we gotta come on, man. We doing it
The
again.
Packers.
Listen, I don't know if the Packers is against a team like everybody act like they are. They're not. They're not. They're really not. But let's look at the schedule real quick. So, okay, you lose to Jacksonville, playoff team. You
Ro, take the schedule, Ro.
lose to the Cardinals. I don't know what that was about. You beat the Falcons. Not really a good team.
Yeah.
You play another playoff team, the Patriots. You get smashed and mollywop 42-13. Okay, then you play the Dolphins. We think they're a bad team. Okay, then you play the Cowboys. We think they're a bad team. Well, I do think they're a bad team. They're 5-5 right now.
They used to be, yeah.
5-5 right now, right?
But not the same team we were 2
Okay,
weeks ago.
you beat the Jets, bad team. You play another playoff team like the Bills. They beat you 40-9.
Yeah.
Bro, like, am I missing something here? And everything I'm watching and looking at, you play good teams, you get the hell beat out of you. You play bad teams, you win.
Here's why I think they have a chance. Y'all can pull this.
Did y'all just hear that? When you play good teams, you get mollywop, you get beat down, you get drugged, stomped, done dirty. When you play bad teams, you beat them. So how can you put your faith in a team that can't even beat a team like the Philadelphia Eagles when the Philadelphia Eagles can't even produce 20 points? I'm just saying. Let's carry on.
Schedule. Rico Dowdle's playing like a top 5 running back. He's balling though. Bryce Young has first round talent.
T-Mac is actually playing like a really, really,
He's like that. I thought.
yeah, like T-Mac was
Nice.
offensive rookie of the year, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
So you have a top 5 running back. You have a T-Mac's just a top 5 rookie. Top 5 rookie
yards right now.
Right.
Yeah,
So you have a top 15 wide receiver. You have a top 5 running back, and you have a first-round quarterback.
Yeah.
That to me is scary because
That's
they
paper.
can get at
That's paper.
reality. Rico Dowdle in reality is good. 2-5.
No, all the stuff you tell me is about paper. The quarterback, wide receiver. I just told you what they do. You told me some stuff on paper.
Yeah.
And I said, let's go to the real
And
game.
they beat the Packers.
I don't think the Packers is that good. I don't. Do you?
The Packers also do have a loss this season to the Browns with Joe Flacco.
Yo, they got this high
Packers offense is a bitch.
offense is so great, and they don't do nothing.
Matt LaFleur, I don't know. He got to find another.
I'm just being honest though. Like,
But here's the thing. Panthers have a good shot to win this division.
who's in the division?
Whole bunch of
That division been bad.
the Bucks have had a hold on that division for 4 years.
For fans, that the division's been trashed since the last 4 years.
Yeah.
They get in with 9 and 8. It's stuff like, come on, man. Like,
Yeah.
come on.
Do we think that Bryce Young's at least turned the corner? Because like a 3 touchdown, 460-yard game, that's all.
I like that. Love that. Can I be honest?
Be honest, bro.
Bryce Young has the most confusing career I've ever seen in my time. I'm saying this based off of numbers, not off of like actual talent and ability. He's very Tua Tagovailoa in a way. He'll go out there one week and put up 120 passing yards and look awful. And he'll go out there the next week, put up 303 touchdowns and look amazing. It's just like two bipolar of performances for him. 448 this week. Last 2 weeks he had last 2 weeks he had 226 yards combined. And then he comes out here and doubles that against
To me, part of that is though Bryce Young is just now getting somewhat legitimate help. Xavier Legette to me has been the biggest letdown.
Like should have been drafted in the first round.
Good.
Yeah.
So now that you have Rico Dowdle, who's like a bona fide number 1 running back,
Your offensive
you
line
got
good.
T-Mac, a bona fide number 1 wide receiver. Offensive line is stout. Now I think Bryce finally has enough help.
Did he just disrespect Xavier Legette? See, this is the shit that I'm saying, man. How are you going to disrespect Xavier Legette when the quarterback can't get the job done? Well,
Actually play at a consistent level. And we've been seeing it. We ain't been seeing it enough.
Nah, but it's just it's too up and down still. And then against good teams, it's not there. Against good defenses, it's not there.
What's the remaining schedule?
The remaining schedule, they have a gauntlet the next two games. They have San Francisco, then they get to play the Rams. They get to play the Saints again, but they lost to the Saints. They get Tampa Bay, Seattle at the end, and then Tampa Bay again.
Let me ask y'all this. If they split Shady with the Niners and the Rams, you a believer? They split.
Nah, I still don't.
Okay, if they beat the Niners,
Good teams sometimes, they overlook bad teams and lose. That happens.
beat the Niners and the Rams, now you're a believer.
Yeah. Beat them both.
You beat the Niners and the Rams, you're sitting at 8-5.
We beat the Chiefs and the Eagles. You a believer?
This is not a Cowboys
I
conversation.
just want to talk about see if
I'm done with that.
Let me ask you,
5
Jerry,
and 5. I'm
if the
done.
Panthers beat the Niners and the Rams, we believers?
believe any goddamn thing. You a believer? Oh yeah, you're a believer. Yeah, no, but I most definitely I will be doing my picks and predictions for the Monday night game. Most definitely, I'll let y'all know what the score is gonna be, who I think is gonna win. and I will break down my game summary of what the offense will be looking like against the 49ers. Will we see the Bryce Young air raid offense, Mr. 400, or will we see Bryce being Bryce Manning with a $150, 160? So we're gonna find out. As I say, don't be disappointed if you don't get what you see in Atlanta. That's all I gotta say. Cause you know how it goes. He's smoking on that Bryce pack. Bryce pack. He's smoking on that Bryce pack. Yeah. Bryce Manning Young, Bryce Dipper Young, Bryce Bartholomew Young, Dip, Bryce Mr. Tweaky Ankle Young, Bryce don't take me out the game Young, put me in the game coach. Yeah. That's all I'm saying. Put me, you know, most definitely the picks and predictions. Most definitely gonna be King Will Bryce. Pull off another one. If he beat the 49ers, the talk will shift significantly because the simple fact is they're 7-5. But once again, I'm looking for a Super Bowl. We've never been to the playoffs. I want a Super Bowl. My expectations are so high that I'm going to keep them there, and it's going to stay there. Super Bowl. All I'm saying. You see it in Bryce Young, we trust. Super Bowl or bust. Like, subscribe, share, comment to my YouTube channel. You know what to do. Hit that subscribe button. Share the live. Make sure you smash that like button. It's all free. Support the channel. Make sure you hit that cash out. S.L.R Sports News TV. You know what I'm saying? Tap in. All information pinned at the top of the ticker. Like, subscribe, share, comment to my YouTube channel. Carolina Panther Nation. Carolina Panthers organization. Fans around the world. To all my fans around the world. Keep pounding. Smash that like button. Support the channel. Hit that like button. It's all free. Keep pounding. I'm out.